Baseball is back, and MDOT is sharing our game plan to get you to first pitch safely and on time. As you make your way to the stadium to root for the home team, buckle up, slow down, and avoid distractions, especially in work zones. And our biggest tip? Download the MDOT Traffic app, available in the App Store and Google Play. For more safe driving tips, follow @Mississippi DOT on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bobby Rush. As a blues man, I love Mississippi Public Broadcasting. If you support Mississippi music and their local programming, donate now, right now, and become a member today, not tomorrow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Doesn't matter how big or small, but we prefer big. Thank you very much.
What's happening, Mississippi? This is Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. I'm Jermaine Flood, and with my traveling partners, they really do be traveling. It's none other than Java Chapman and Kamel, the Traveling King.
Yay! Now, what's the difference between partners and partners? Because sometimes we partners, and sometimes we're partners.
You're right. Depending on the show, sometimes we are partners. We're partners. Like law partners.
Yeah.
And then other times we like, traveling partners.
Yes. Tell me the spirit. Tell me the heart posture from the different ones. How do you feel?
Well, I don't know. I just think my proper just moves from one thing to the next.
Either I'm
all the way in or none of the way.
It's the food. Yeah, we're partners, Crackle Barrel.
Right.
Partners with Capital Club.
That's right. Yeah, that's it. There you go.
That's right. Speaking of partners, we've got another partner on the trip.
Who's a partner.
I know
on top
it.
of that.
None other than Rita Brent. Did you hear? The woman.
Hello.
You talking about travelers in this room? Y'all got some.
Yeah.
I don't even like
I just
want to
borrow some Sky Miles.
Y'all both got them.
Yeah, let me borrow some Sky Miles.
Y'all both have Sky Miles, a lot of them.
Borrow some Sky Miles. You can't give Sky Miles.
I just used my Sky Miles yesterday for a trip, so.
That's it.
Of
Delta
course,
Sky
ain't
Miles.
they just,
and she's back.
She just happened to have used them Sky Miles.
And she's back.
Yeah.
And she had to come back. Why? We've got a little gauntlet of stuff coming up in the month of May.
Gauntlet.
Let's
I like that word.
I know it, right?
Yeah.
That along with partners.
Sound like a thesaurus.
Thank you. How many more words can I fit more than 5 letters in? Let's see by the end of the show. But she has got May 15th and May 16th. We are celebrating the return of Late Night with Rita Brent with the recording of season 2.
Yes.
2 nights. If y'all see that beautiful event flyer artwork, it is going to be at none other than the historic Capri Theatre. If you look at Kamel and I's our title card on YouTube, we call that thing. We were standing in front of the Capri Theatre when we took that picture for the magazine, and so we were.
No, we weren't. It was the Alamo.
There you go. Yeah,
it was the Alamo.
Still historic. I mean, it's close. Just a few streets over.
The chime in was so just daunting and dark.
We have to give the Fair Street district. It's
But if y'all wouldn't have said nothing.
I mean, but people would have gone to look.
There you go.
Really? You think they really would have?
That ain't Capri. That's the Alamo.
Jermaine's got us in the wrong place. Listen,
Java, you said no.
Head to the Capri Theatre. Don't head to the background of where Kamel and I were in that photo. But Friday, May 15th and Saturday, the 16th, it is all going down beginning at 8 p.m. And let me tell you, we might as well just go ahead and add this to her title. Mm-hmm. Get the slide ready. This is none other than Emmy nominated. Rita Brent. She has been nominated for a Southeast Emmy for the best of Late Night with Rita Brent that airs on Fox 40 for talk program long form content in the year of this 2026. In addition to winning a Mississippi Association Broadcaster Award for excellence in broadcasting for the lifestyle recurring program of the best of Late Night with Rita Brent.
I didn't know you had got an MBA award.
Yes, she did.
Nice.
I was there. I heard them call her name for
Isn't
it.
that serendipitous to have worked here and now to have gone on and now get a MBA award?
Yeah, I mean, that was not in my plan. You know, I told my team, I said, hey, you know, I had a dream, but I guess God had a vision.
That's good.
And it is really come to fruition. But, you know, it's just a testament to putting your all into something. You know, you'll be rewarded. So this is a blessing, and we're going to do it even bigger and better in season 2.
That's it. And before we get into the lineup for season 2, go ahead and pull up that other Emmy slide, y'all. Let's go ahead and say congratulations to none other again than Tywone Gaynor.
My guy.
He is up for the Southeast chapter of the Emmys for 2026. It's director of long-form content for Everlasting.
Look at him looking all senatorial.
So we're going to have some...
That's like a congressman.
Right.
Congressman Gaynor.
Yeah, I know. We are going to...
67th district.
We're going to have some award winners in here. You hear me?
Right.
Award winners.
Right.
Let's, though, get into Late Night with Rita Brent. May 15th. The stack up is wild for both nights. May 15th, though, you've got some folks on the bill. We've got the new Jackson State University president.
Come on,
Dr. Denise Gregory.
Yes. Nice.
She will be on the lineup. Gino Lee, he's no stranger to MPB Think Radio.
Yes.
He will be on the lineup. John Uzodinma. I think I've always pronounced his name wrong. He was on Next Stop Mississippi.
Right.
My gal, none other than Kayla, the energy provider, will be there pumping.
She is so awesome.
She's an Alani can by herself.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just name her Alani. And then Beverly Auntie Bev Mahone, she will be there. And then, of course, that other twin, his name is Merk B. Williams. He's the warm-up act, but he will be there.
Why you always do it?
She put a little something on that. Yeah.
I'm staying out of that.
It didn't feel good to my soul when she said it like that.
She put a little something on.
Yeah.
Okay, couple things before we get into the next night. I want to know, bringing back that other twin, Merk B. and Kayla Thompson, why do you always want to go back with them? I know that they bring the energy, so.
So this is interesting. Kayla and I, we get mistaken all the time. She gets mistaken for the Patty Pick Honda girl, which is me. Yeah. And then I get mistaken for being Kayla Thompson, right?
What?
Yes. Like she all the time, folks are like, "Are you Rita? Are
They
you
ain't
Kayla?"
but a one size away, if that, from each other.
That's what it is. It must be the body types.
Yes.
But Kayla's energy is much different than mine, and I think that it's just great to have something that is in contrast to who I am. You know, so I'm chill, I'm funny, but I'm kind of reserved. And Kayla does not mind jumping around. She'll hop on a table. She'll hop on a seat.
She will.
Yes, she
Yes.
will.
She got good bones.
So in a way,
very scared to do
she's
that.
supplementing, supplementing, and complimenting. And she's also very well respected, outside of the news. People love Kayla.
Yes.
And she has coined herself the energy provider. And I said, well, let's do it. We need energy in the pre-show.
Right.
Because I am typically late, and I have Kayla doing all the things until I get there.
Right.
And Merk did the warm-up for the holiday show in November, and he just hit me up. He said, sis, I would like to continue doing it. And the warm-up act it's standard in the industry. Before the big show, you have the pre-show, and I want to make sure that folks are getting a full-blown entertaining show from the moment they walk into the space, the moment they walk up to the second that they leave. So it's not like you're getting less than in the pre-show. You're still getting high-quality entertainment, and that's important to me.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I love it. Okay, so John Uzodinma, he'll be there as playing the violin, more than likely.
Yes, he's going to be the musical act for the night.
That man has been on Jennifer Hudson and every doggone thing. He's getting booked by real celebrities. I'm talking about
Ludacris, you name it.
They are booking him.
I'm blessed that he's here.
And so he'll be there, and of course, maybe y'all be eating some pig ear sandwiches.
Oh, it ain't no maybe. We eating the pig ear sandwiches.
Not the smokes. You're gonna go straight to the ear sandwich.
Yeah, I do the smokes, and I like my smoke mild with no slaw. Okay, I don't know how y'all like y'all's, but I do mine.
I'm right there with you. Mild, no slaw.
No slaw, right?
No slaw.
Just meat and
just
bread.
Mild.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
It's like the little crystal bun with the red rose sausage.
Yeah, I've seen it. I like the red rose. I can't get down with the ear, but I get down with the red rose. Yeah, the ear looks
as
chewy.
I would think an ear would be.
Yeah, and it's a pig ear at that. So
right, gristle.
If you have dentures, I do not recommend.
Not dentures.
And then one of the ones that's on the lineup, you've got to tell me about her. Beverly, Auntie Bev Mahone?
Auntie Bev is a former media personality. She was in news, very well respected, but she started doing this thing on social media. She has amassed millions of followers where she will go in with one particular word. You know, it's connected to politics or the trending news, and she'll use this word and then give the definition and then apply it, you know, give you the etymology and all of that. So she is the vocabulary builder, but she uses real life situations to teach vocabulary.
Good stuff.
And when I tell you 5 million followers, 1 million, you know, all over. And so Bev is going to come in from North Carolina, and I'm excited because I am a lover of words. I have been my entire life. I used to be the spelling bee champ. So to find somebody that has made this her literal platform, you know, but to do it in such a unique way, she's very popular and beloved, and I'm excited to have her
Well, I
on.
can spell gauntlet, Gaunl.
Uh-oh.
You left a T out.
I'm sorry.
T is not silent.
Whoa. You volunteered to spell
The
it.
T is not silent.
I can be kind of smart.
Charles,
You
she
sound like a
volunteered to
partner.
spell it. She then fumbled the spell.
That's what you call putting yourself out there.
Yeah.
I was moving fast.
Jermaine,
Don't say the T is not
spell it like a
silent.
I was
partner.
thinking she was so proud of me for
Look,
saying the
it's
word.
gauntlet.
Let me show her I can spell
Gauntlet.
it. Gauntlet.
You spell like a partner, not a partner, okay?
That's right.
Spell like a partner.
We go back and forth. We go back
I
and
haven't
forth.
heard gauntlet, but now I have.
Okay, May 16th, we're ripping this bad boy off that night with none other than some security in the house.
Not security.
Sheriff Tyree Jones.
We're going to get him off the horse and into the hot seat.
Security will be on deck May 16th at 8 p.m. in addition to Representative Zakiya Summers.
Yes.
And then this next one that I'm about to say is like who I fashioned my back to look like. And that's because she is a IFBB. She is a pro bodybuilder, but Pia Najjar, am I saying her last name right? Najjar?
I think it's
Najjar.
Najjar.
Pia Najjar. Pia is Pia from the Motherland online, but I first saw Pia I never saw her face first. I saw her back first.
Oh.
And I was like, whose back
Whose
is that?
back is that?
And I want that. And so I am fashioning my back after Pia, but she'll be there probably showing you how to work out.
Yeah, we're gonna go through some workouts, and Pia has famously bench pressed me, so that is gonna happen. I'm sure.
I can't bench press you. I ain't that strong yet,
Yeah,
but I'm
so
getting there, Rita.
I struggle. I'll admit that I do struggle with staying in shape. You know, I'll go to the gym and I'll get all excited, and then I'll just quit. That happened.
I saw your
it
muscles
happened
the
this
other
year.
day. You showed me your muscles the other day. You
Yeah.
ain't that far away from starting and quitting
But
yet.
no, I started going back to the gym this year, then I quit again. So I hadn't been in like 2 months. I've left my trainer on red. Sorry, Ty.
As long as that ACH transfer goes through.
Yeah.
That draft.
Sorry, Ty. But
Pia will be there
Pia's
to
gonna
get you
be
back
on,
together.
yes. And she's a nutritionist as well because, you know, many people think you just work out and that's it. You have to eat the right things too. So looking forward
That's
to
what
being
I tell
informed.
everybody.
Yeah.
80%, it's 80-20. 80% of what you do outside of the gym, 20% of what you do in.
Yeah.
All right.
This fitness monk that we have on our hands in the last year.
I was just say, Camille, she's already told me about some plans for other shows. You have no idea,
Oh,
bro.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dare not include me, sir.
You're included.
You're here. You're here. Okay, and then finally on the lineup, in addition to, of course, Kayla, the energy provider, and comedian Merk B, is comedian Will Johnson.
Yes, Will is extremely talented. He is a teacher, and he started going live, doing these little bits inside the classroom with his students, but he's also a musician and a choir director. So he does this thing called choir rehearsal with friends, and he just gathers all these random people, and they do, you know, old school church songs and mix in a little R&B, and he teaches you how to find your part. So he is extremely musically inclined, and he's a comedian, and he's very popular, and he's going to be great. Will
The
Johnson.
Variety Show of Mississippi will name that.
That's right.
It's Late Night with Rita Brent, Friday, May 15th, Saturday, May 16th. Tickets will and do go fast and sell out.
Sure they do.
The whole first season was sold out, every show.
Get in now. Rita, just can you put me on the list for May 16th? And then
And I will say
shameless plug.
I will say this, Jermaine. The seating
we ain't got but a little bit of time. I got to get
right about that.
Seating is limited, so we were doing hall, and but the configuration of Capri, it lends better to filming for television. Yeah. So, but we do have less seats, fewer seats. Okay, so keep that in mind.
You ain't getting mine on the
wait
16th.
to the last minute.
Y'all
to get
can
tickets.
try
JacksonHotEvents.com.
All right, that's it. JacksonHotEvents.com. Rita, thank you so much for dropping by.
Thank you for having me. I look forward to seeing y'all.
Late Night with Rita Brent, Season 2, May 15th and 16th. Stick around. Up next, we'll be checking out the 83rd National Folk Festival right here in the city of Jackson. You're tuned into Next Stop on MPB Think Radio.
Support for MPB comes from MDOT.
Batter up! Baseball is back, and MDOT is sharing our game plan to get you to first pitch safely and on time. As you make your way to the stadium to root for the home team, buckle up, slow down, and avoid distractions, especially in work zones. And our biggest tip? Download the MDOT Traffic app, available in the App Store and Google Play. For more safe driving tips, follow @Mississippi DOT on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
You're tuned into Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. I'm Jermaine Flood. You are listening to none other than the Mississippi Mass Choir, He Reigns. And why? Because the National Folk Festival will be reigning again this year, November 13th through the 15th, 2026. It's the 83rd edition of it all. And we have got, of course, our resident radio announcers. That's what I'm going to call y'all, because I was like, y'all know where y'all are at. Y'all know exactly where y'all at. Of course, we have in none other than Blaine Wade, President and CEO of the National Council for the Traditional Arts. But then again, we're bringing back in Thabi Moyo, the National Folk Festival local director. Thank y'all both for coming on and for bringing some good news. It's a special announcement day today.
Yes.
I'm excited about this, Blaine.
Oh, we are too. Thank you so much for having us.
Let everybody know how excited you all are to be rolling out this year's National Folk Festival.
We are thrilled. We just announced the first 8 artists for this year's festival, and this is going to be such a special year. Mm-hmm. It's the second year of the National Folk Festival's residency here in Jackson, but it is also America 250. It's the 250th anniversary of the country.
Yeah.
And I can't think of any better place to be for this festival than in Jackson, Mississippi, the city with soul, the birthplace of America's music. It is the perfect place to have the National Folk Festival when we're thinking about and celebrating and commemorating the 250th anniversary of our country.
That's right.
You cannot tell the story of American music without Mississippi, and I think this is a really, really big story, and I really hope people join us in telling it throughout the year.
Yeah, that's right. I'm excited about it all. The list that has come out already of the performers that you can expect is thick. Yeah. But I was prepped before the show, and I told them, don't tell me nothing, that there's also some more announcements that'll be coming. But let's get into this list, because I'm super excited. One, about everybody on it, but two, about learning new pronunciations, Blaine. You know I'm the pronunciation queen.
She needs a little help.
Or Benny the Butcher, what Kamel calls me. But let's go ahead and jump into it all. It is, again, going down. Everybody mark your calendars, November 13th through the 15th. But this special announcement starting off right out the back. They're coming out of New York. And they are Brazilian capoeira.
Capoeira, Luanda. You did a great job.
Oh, I did it.
You nailed it.
Okay, good. Eat your heart out, Kamel. But tell us a little bit about them, Blaine.
Yeah, sure. So one of the special things about this year's festival, I should say, for the 250th is we're going to be featuring a number of National Heritage Fellows. National Heritage Fellows it's an award given out by the National Endowment for the Arts. It is the nation's highest honor for folk and traditional arts. So this year's program, we're making a special effort to feature as many of them as possible, including folks from Mississippi, folks with ties to Mississippi, as well as some of the best artists from throughout the country. So we're celebrating the best of Mississippi, but also the best of the nation. And starting out with Capoeira Luanda, we're already starting out with a National Heritage Fellow. That's Mestre, which means Master, Gilon Vieira, who founded the group. Capoeira is an Afro-Brazilian tradition. Enslaved Africans who came to Brazil used it as a form of resistance, but they hid it as play. So it brings together martial arts, acrobatics, dance. So it's you're play fighting, but through that it became a way of expressing resistance. And it eventually was marginalized for a long time, became the national sport of Brazil, is now on the UNESCO list of intangible cultural heritage, and it's very popular now in the United States. And Mestre Gilon Vieira, who founded the group, is as responsible for that as anybody else in the country. He has really led seeding this in the United States, building communities. They have chapters all over the country as well as in multiple other countries, and he is a National Heritage Fellow, which he received in 2008. This is a visually stunning tradition that is just going to be breathtaking for people to see.
Cannot wait to enjoy that there. Now, you did mention the best of Mississippi. So, Thabi, let's just get into my first infatuation of an artist who's the best in Mississippi. I am proud to announce at the 2026 National Folk Festival, you will be able to see none other than soul blues legend hailing from Clinton, Mississippi. It's my friend, Eddie Cotton Jr. How excited are y'all for that, Thabi?
I'm extremely excited. I mean, anytime that I've been in a room where Eddie Cotton's playing, no one's still.
And he won't let you be. He won't let you.
So that's what I'm most excited about, seeing him in the dance tent and the folks out on the dance floor.
You know what I'm excited about? And Blaine, I have to go to you with this one because Eddie is a National Folk Festival traveler. He's done more folk festivals than outside of the state, of course.
He's been to Richmond, Virginia, Salisbury, Maryland, and Butte, Montana. And
how do they receive him outside of it? That's a good question. How do they receive him?
Oh, extraordinarily well. In fact, at Richmond, for the 20th anniversary of the Richmond Folk Festival, he was voted and brought back as one of the favorites from the previous years. He brings the church with him. He's done a gospel set for us before. We had a gospel group who had to miss out due to illness. So Eddie just had played the Hammond B3 and brought church to the stage. He's a great representative and ambassador for Mississippi blues.
They get tired of me saying his name here on on National Folk Festival on Next Stop Mississippi. What were you going to say, Thabi?
I was going to say one of the stories that Blaine used to tell about the folk festival, because last year was his first time coming to the Deep South, was that Mississippi had been at the folk festival before it actually arrived here, and I think Eddie Cotton is one of those stories that kind of brings that full circle.
That's a good story.
So y'all know, Jermaine is not playing. Eddie Cotton played here for her birthday.
Yes.
Like he is her, or he is her guy, and she is his gal.
I ordered him up.
So he's the resident musician, we're the resident, we come to talk.
That's it. That's it. And speaking of residents, here on Next Stop Mississippi, the next best of Mississippi artist is definitely no stranger to this show. It's the entire Mississippi Mass Choir.
And I cannot wait.
Making their National Folk Festival debut.
That is exciting.
Making their debut. You heard them at the top of this segment. I am excited to have them. My friend Yolanda.
Yes.
She is in the choir, of course. There's so many other members that I know of in the choir, but this is definitely, if you think blues outside of the state, you go Eddie Cotton, you go Bobby Rush. If you think gospel,
immediately.
Nobody, hands down, you can go to another state and they'll say Mississippi Mass Choir.
Go to another country.
The coolest thing for me, the Mass Choir is a part of my growing up here. I think about them and going to one of my first concerts was a Mississippi Mass Choir concert. So to be able to see them on this stage is going to be really cool.
Right.
And to see the people who are coming into Jackson and experiencing them for the first time, that's going to be a really special moment.
What's really special too, especially coming from the 2025 National Folk Festival into this one, I understand now, and I love the fold in of the international artists. I love the fact that I get to learn different things like I can't say it now.
Capoeira.
Thanks, Blaine. It didn't come out as easy the first time. But I get to
trust yourself. You had to trust yourself.
I get to learn things like that. And speaking of learning some things outside of the state that I'm super interested in, this next one, hailing from Honolulu, Hawaii, I really want to know more about this. I'm going to try to say it. Raiatea Helm.
That one took me a long time. She is one of the leading performers of Hawaiian falsetto singing.
Beautiful.
It's a signature tradition of Hawaii. Beautiful singer. She also plays the ukulele, and
she looks like Hawaii. Just beautiful.
She's a treasure.
Sounds like it. I cannot wait to hear the sounds floating through downtown. Off the buildings. It is beautiful. I got a chance to experience her in Richmond, Virginia.
So falsetto singing is a thing in Hawaii.
Beautiful.
It is. It has deep roots, and especially people are known for how they can move from the low registers to the high registers, and that's something that she has mastered. She's also a wonderful advocate for cultural and language preservation, teaches youth. She's been recognized several times by the Native Arts and Culture Foundation for what she does for Indigenous Hawaiians. She is a beautiful spirit, an absolutely sublime singer, but what she's doing as an advocate for her culture is so special, and she's just going to amaze people with her stage presence, her singing, and just what the energy and passion she brings to what she does. She's
so
a real
interesting. Treat. I am so looking forward. It's like taking a trip around the world. You ain't got to leave the state.
The world is coming to Jackson.
I love it. I love it. And listen, I'm not a big flyer anymore, so this is perfect. This is perfect for me. Okay, let me tell you another artist that's on the bill that I'm going to go mad about, right?
I think
totally mad. He did a song with Erykah Badu called Southern Girl. You would have thought there was music playing, but there wasn't. Why? Because he's the baddest beatboxer ever to live. It's Rozelle, hailing from New York City. Blaine.
Yes.
How?
Rozelle is amazing. He is totally into the festivals. He loves the cross-cultural connections, the workshops with artists on different stages, and beatboxers are like magic at a festival. You can plug them in and they can do anything.
You can plug them in. That's all. They're like an amp.
But good point. But you put him on stage anywhere, and Rozelle is such a wide thinker and kind spirit, and after he started working with us and interacting with other musicians, he's told me recently over messages how much that's impacted the kind of projects he's going out and doing, the kind of cross-cultural collaborations he's been doing with performers from completely different backgrounds. He completely embodies and gets what the festival is all about, and he is just an amazing performer. Of course, he is known for singing and beatboxing at the same time, which is still stunning to figure out, to know how he figured that out. And he's great with kids. He's going to get kids up and dancing at the front of the stage. He's all about what these festivals represent.
So cool. He calls himself the godfather of noise, so I feel like the niece of noise or something like that. I cannot beatbox, but I would love to take a class from Rozelle.
He will show you, I'm sure.
That's awesome.
Now, will that just be for the kids, or can adults join?
You know I'm going to have my big tail up there. My big tail going to be right up there next to that 4-year-old.
We're all kids at heart.
Yes.
Okay. Coming from Nashville, Tennessee, last on our list today, we've got the Jerry Douglas Band. That's bluegrass.
It's bluegrass, but it's breaking all kinds of boundaries. So Jerry plays the dobro, which is an acoustic guitar with a resonator. He is literally the greatest living and maybe the greatest ever player of the dobro. Also a National Heritage Fellow. He's won over 15 Grammys, all kinds of awards, but he's basically considered the Jimi Hendrix or Charlie Parker of the dobro. Okay. So he started in bluegrass. He has deep, deep roots in the tradition, but he has taken it in so many different directions, and he got his National Heritage Fellowship in 2004. So, I mean, he's a big name. People who know bluegrass, Bill is going to be thrilled to see Jerry.
Awesome.
And he's just jaw-dropping in what he can do.
Awesome. I cannot wait. It's a free outdoor event, rain or shine, up to 6 performance stages, including a dance pavilion that you'll probably see me on stage again. Like last year.
You got on the stage last year. You did.
I remember that moment.
We want you back this year.
I'm a party starter. There will be more than 300 participating artists. There is so much going on. If they wanted to know more as of right now, where could they go, Thabi?
NationalFolkFestival.com. They can find out all the information. The artists and their bios are up. information about if you're wanting to get involved as a vendor, food vendor, or marketplace, and then if they want to sign up for the email list to stay updated.
All right. So the announcement was, Jermaine, we know something you don't know, and there's going to be some really, really big artists named again in June. I am excited about this. So Blaine, you will be back on a plane, coming back to tell everybody.
I will be back on this show. I might be on a computer screen, but we would love to be back here, and we have some special news that has deep ties to Mississippi that we can't wait to share.
I cannot wait. I told Java, don't tell me nothing. I love living in the dark. It just makes life so much more fun. And we won't be living in the dark. Literally coming this year, it's the National Folk Festival's 83rd installment, November 13th through the 15th. Blaine and Thabi, thank y'all so much for getting our whistle wet for this one. Java, take us out.
Thank you.
Take us out on some, I want some Eddie Cotton Jr. on the way out.
Of course you would.
This is Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio.
Mississippi is a place of deep roots where every story matters and every voice can be heard. At MPB, we stand with our local communities, bringing you the voices of those who shape our state through local programming that reflects our culture across small towns to big cities, from the Delta to the coast. We tell the stories that define us, from the music that carries our voices to the leaders who inspire change. MPB brings you the heart of Mississippi, celebrating Mississippi one story at a time. MPB, your stories, our mission.
You're tuned into Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. I'm Jermaine Flood, and with my traveling partners, none other than Java Chapman and Kamel King. And right now, I want to send a special happy birthday shout out to Angela. That's Rita's mama. Happy birthday, Miss Angela.
She the one that raised all them stars.
She calls me. She's a celebrity herself.
She is a celebrity, and she can sing.
She can.
And she is one of the most beautiful human beings.
She really is.
Yes,
just as nice and well put together. And
yes, she is.
Just a sweet lady.
And a woman of God.
She's a typist too,
no,
Dexter?
A pianist.
Oh,
she plays piano.
Wow.
She's a musician.
We went typist, Jermaine.
I was trying to read Dexter's face.
Java, you've been stabbing her off.
I'm just like we're talking
Miss
music.
Angela gets about 70 words per minute. Y'all don't know nothing about that
She
lady.
can type words.
Happy birthday, Miss Angela.
Yes, happy birthday.
Okay, before we get into the 47th Blues Music Awards, you were just doing some music stuff in New Orleans for the Grammy Museum, Mississippi, right?
Yes, I just got out the car from there. Yeah, it was wonderful. It was a Memphis Chapter Recording Academy block party, the fourth annual one in New Orleans. If people don't know, the Recording Academy is separated into chapters.
Okay.
And so the Memphis chapter includes Mississippi, it includes New Orleans, St. Louis, what else? Is it some Arkansas, any of Arkansas? Louisiana, and all of that.
Louisiana.
So it was wonderful. Shout out to Aaron Frankenheimer, the new executive director. Shout out to Ted Capel, who is the new president. And it was a great thing. Met a lot of great artists. Wonderful time.
Good stuff.
Yes,
and you'll
indeed.
be hobnobbing again, meeting some more artists.
More
in Memphis.
Most
it's another
definitely.
like Memphis feel.
Nothing
Memphis
like this. The Blues Music Awards. What we're gonna talk
Mississippi's second capital.
That's right, North Mississippi.
The 47th Blues Music Awards will be going down Thursday, May 7th at the Cannon Center right there in Memphis, Tennessee. And in with us on Zoom, we have both the president of the Blues Foundation, Kimberly Horton, and board member Emeritus.
Emeritus.
Ooh, thank you, baby. Paul Benjamin. I'm kind of smart, y'all. Y'all, welcome to Next Stop, Mississippi, and congratulations on the 47th. Plus, of course, you heard him already. We've got Grammy Award winning Dexter Allen sitting in on this as well. He'll be at the 47th Blues Music Awards. First, let me get to Kimberly and Paul real quick. How excited are y'all about hosting this 47th annual Music Awards?
We're excited. We're super excited. We're ready to welcome everybody into Memphis.
Good stuff. Yes. Good stuff. And Paul, you being a board member, how much pride do you feel in being involved in this year's event as well?
Well, it's a change from what we've been doing in the past, but I'm really excited about the new changes. I think anybody that's on the fence of coming because of the changes should make their mind up to show up, because this is going to be a great show.
Right.
And Jermaine, just to give a little context to our listeners, what the BMAs and Blues Music Awards is, it is literally the Grammys of the blues.
Definitely.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a really big deal. It is super highly produced. You know, it is something that is the who's who of the blues world is going to be there. And, you know, Kimberly and Paul from the board, and now I'm a new member of the board, and Dexter has been a member, you know, is part of the organization that is the mothership of the blues. So it's very important, and we need everybody to support the Blues Music Awards. It's awesome.
That's right. Now, Dexter, as an artist yourself, I mean, how many years have you attended, and how much do they mean to you? I know it means a whole bunch.
Man, I can't count the years. I remember before I even became a recording artist, I was going to the Blues Music Awards with Bobby Rush. So it's been around a long time, and I've always been a supporter. And, you know, to all of the blues artists in the blues industry, this is, like Kamel said, the Grammy of the blues. I mean, when you talk about the Recording Academy and the Grammys, you know, for the blues, we got just a few categories. But in this one here, hey, you know, this is where we stack up. Right. And this is where your fans are. I mean, this is where you find the who's who in the blues.
I believe it. I believe it. And smack dab in the middle of Memphis, right around the corner from the Delta, that's where they are birthed.
For sure.
Either, you know, have to hang around.
Right. That's right. That's right.
Kimberly, I got to talk to the president of the Blues Foundation. Let everybody know, of course, your work with the Blues Foundation and just, you know, how much you're involved in everything.
I am involved in everything. It's a treat. I started out, Dexter and I were on the board together a while back, and I was actually on the board when I accepted this position, but I am hands-on. I don't require my staff to do anything that I'm not willing to do myself. So I'm hands-on with everything that's happening at the Blues Foundation. Yeah. Not so much production. We have someone that handles that, but I bother Paul a lot, and whoever else I know has history, but I'm hands-on. I'm all in.
Good stuff. Now, Paul, what's the bother that you run into? I don't think it's a bother for you, but what is Kimberly tapping on you with?
Everything.
Well, I've been involved with the foundation. I've been going to the BMAs probably since the late 90s.
Okay.
And I've been involved with the foundation. I was actually a producer of the show for the 25th and 26th before I became president of the board back then. But Kimberly just calls, and she's hands-on, like she said, and she's got it under control. But every now and then she'll call up and ask something about what happened in the past or why we did something and why she wants to do it the way she wants to do it. And, it works out well. I mean, she's got a good crew in the office helping her, and when Joe does a good job, and she keeps people around that can help her and make her job easier at times.
Good stuff.
Yeah, Jermaine, they're both very humble, and what makes the board that puts on the Blues Music Awards so diverse is like, Kimberly's background. She has done a lot of booking and management to the highest level in the blues world. So, it's important in those type of positions of a powerful organization like this that they really have that background. And Paul does produce some very highly attended festivals that have gone on for a very long time. So Paul ain't gonna say it, but he knows how to put on a show.
Right. And speaking of put on a show, y'all pull that performer slide up for me. The performers for the class of 2026 for the Blues Hall of Fame include Kenny Neal, Bob Margolin, Henry Ragtime Texas Thomas, Roscoe Gordon, Barbara Lynn, and Marcia Ball. So that will be the performers. And then y'all pull up that individuals slide for me. This will be the class of 2026. Business, production, media, and academics. Sid Nathan will be in that class. Classic of blues literature will be Ragged But Right, Black Traveling Shows. That will be in that class. And classic of blues recording album, Howlin' Wolf, The Chess Box, will be featured. And then if y'all pull that last slide up for me, well, not the last one, but the classics of blues recording singles include Honky Tonk Train Blues, Vicksburg Blues, Feeling Good, When the Levee Breaks, Black, Brown, and White. Those will be the classic singles, the classic of blues recording singles that will be in the class of 2026. Paul, tell me about two, though. I see Marcia Ball and Carolyn Wonderland. They will be doing special tributes.
Yeah, Marcia Ball. For those who don't know,
thank you, baby.
Marcia Ball has, is sick and is stopped performing, and she's being inducted to the Hall of Fame this year, and which is great because she'll be able to be there and take in the honors of her hard work over the years, and that tribute is being done for her during the show. Marcia might get up and knowing Marcia. If she's anyway capable, she'll get on the stage with them, with Carolyn Wonderland, who played with Marcia for years. So this is a tribute to us, the Blues Foundation, paying tribute to one of our, honorees that's done it for so many years and isn't going to be able to do it anymore. So it's a very rewarding tribute that we're just, I'm sure Kimberly can answer that. Is very happy that we can do it for her while she can enjoy it.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Dexter, with you being a Grammy Award-winning artist now, getting the highest award an artist can get, but also being a very active artist, what does it mean to an artist to get nominated for a BMA, and then what does it mean to win a BMA?
Well, it means a lot. I mean, it goes on your resume, and it means something to people that may not know you, personally as an artist, but when they see that, hey, he was nominated for a BMA, well, I may not know him. He must be pretty good. He's got a good record. Or if he wins, okay, well, I don't know him, but hey, he's got this. So, it helps stack on the accolades, and it just helps build your profile, as a blues artist, because it's like I said, this is the Grammy for the blues, man. That's right.
Good stuff. Yeah. Kimberly, we only have about a minute left. Can you let everybody know if they wanted tickets, where could they go?
They can go directly to blues.org. That's BLUES.org. Blues.org. The ticket link is there. It'll take you directly to it.
That's right. And then you can follow the Blues Foundation, right? You do have socials, right, Kimberly?
Yes, social media on Facebook and Instagram.
That's it, y'all. Listen. Oh, go ahead,
And
Dexter.
I want to say, if you're not a member of the Blues Foundation, please, blues.org.
Yes.
All right.
Please join.
Y'all, it's going to be an unforgettable celebration, and they are looking forward to seeing you May 7th for the biggest night in blues. I want to thank Kimberly, Paul, and Dexter for joining us.
Thank you.
Y'all have y'all a time in Memphis. Thursday, May 7th. Y'all stick around. We've got Ezra Brown. We are celebrating International Jazz Day right here on Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio.
The Measuring Show.
Since 1970, MPB has been enriching the lives of Mississippians.
Everything we do gives us the chance to grow and learn.
With your support, we are always there whenever and wherever you need us. Together through the years, together in the future. Please consider making a donation at mpbfoundation.org. MPB, your stories, our mission.
Every parent wants their child to grow, to explore, and to dream big. At MPB, we're proud to support families and teachers across Mississippi with trusted educational programming and resources that inspire learning and spark imagination. From PBS Kids favorites to digital tools and early learning support, MPB is here for young minds, engaged classrooms, and families who believe in the power of learning at every age. Empowering families, inspiring learners. MPB, your stories, our mission.
Together through the years, together in the future. MPB, your stories, our mission.
You're tuned in to Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. I'm Jermaine Flood, in with my traveling partners, Java Chapman and Kamel King. And right now, I'm going to have Kamel introduce...
Please let me do it.
...this critically acclaimed musician. Please, go.
Let me tell you who we got right here.
All right.
Transplant of Florence, South Carolina, but roots in Jackson, Mississippi.
Okay.
The man I would see all the time coming through of age. Coffee houses and venues. Playing sweet serenades that was inspiring the people, the heartbeat of the city. Then up in one day, I never seen him again because he went on tour for 17 years, 2 months, and 3 days.
Got it.
And never came home or had an apartment or a house because he lived on the road because so many Grammy Award winning artists wanted him. The ever famous.
I didn't know it was going to go down.
The ever famous. The now entrepreneur and Jackson business owner
1 minute
and jazz
left.
aficionado,
You got
Ezra Brown.
Why you get so West Coast with that one?
Yo,
Ezra Brown.
Ezra Brown.
He was in it, wasn't he? Yo, I love that. Thank you. I really thank you. It's an honor to be here.
Ezra, it's an honor to have you here. Of course, you know, Ezra Brown, everybody knows you. Everybody loves you.
Oh, really?
And you definitely don't shy away from, you know, pulling that saxophone out, teaching a little something, playing a little something. And today, though, is a special day for you because it's International Jazz Day.
This is true.
Congratulations. So International Jazz Day is a big deal everywhere, but it's a big deal in Chicago. Let us know a little bit about this.
So big shout out to number one, Herbie Hancock. Herbie Hancock, the Herbie Hancock. Yeah, that Herbie Hancock.
Yeah.
Yo, he said one day, I remember actually, and this is connected to my story. He said, yo, I had to take being a musician off my resume, and then I had to put just artist because I really wanted people to understand I'm not just a musician. And he wanted to create International Jazz Day to open the platform all over the world to celebrate these musicians that are also businessmen and women, you know what I'm saying? So big shout out to Herbie Hancock. So it started there, and I've been on board. Man, it's been going on 10 plus years, you know. I've been doing it in many different places. I did one in my hometown. Actually, did 2 or 3 in my hometown. We did one in Japan. We did, it's going on. So right now, Jackson, Mississippi.
Yes, and not only Jackson, Mississippi, but Jackson, Mississippi in 2 hours. It's going to be going down 7 p.m. at Soule Coffee and Bubble Tea. Why Soule Coffee and Bubble Tea?
Yo,
why?
Let them know.
Well, connected to that story of Herbie Hancock, I'm gonna try to make the story short. So you know how they do in church. You know, you got to hit the bell or something.
Right.
I don't know. So I remember my first time in Africa. You know, I was in Dakar, Senegal. I was playing for I was in the All-Star Band. Big shout out to them. Black World Arts Festival. It was 1 month. So I was in the All-Star Band. We were supposed to play for everybody. Talking like Busta Rhymes, Angelique Kudjoe, everybody. We get there. They like pulled us off of every tour. We get there. First person I see, welcome to Africa. Welcome home, brother. And you know how you feel. You see it on TV. Man, that joint was emotional than a mug. A little tear came down my eye and stuff. I had to play like it wasn't there. But you know, that feeling was amazing. So I was there, got there in the All-Star Band. Everybody bought their band. So that means a whole band that we were supposed to play with, we were in Africa for free.
Wow.
For a whole month. Because we ain't had nobody to play with.
Yeah.
So I learned Wolof. I had a chance to drink this tea called attire. And this tea changed my life, yo. It was like, because I was always like a coffee head. I don't drink, smoke, so coffee is my thing. You know, I had to stay up late. You know what I'm saying? It's my alternative, you know, to keeping up. That drink attire changed my life, and it's actually green tea. But it changed my life from a business aspect. It showed what a drink really is. And we drink drinks to drink drinks. But across the world, they drink drinks, and it's a communal thing.
Yeah.
It's a loving thing. It's where you tell stories. It's where you get married, where you actually, you know, you're going to get a divorce. You're going to do it over a drink.
Yeah.
It's all going to happen over a drink. So I'm trying to bring all of that back. And the one mission that we got is build what you buy.
Yeah.
So Soule itself is French. They speak Wolof is actually French mixed with a tribal language.
Yeah.
Soleil means guided by the sun, but it also means infatuated, kind of like soleil, like French slang. So drunken, that's where I got the name from.
That's it. Love it.
So we're talking global black,
Love
not
it.
Southern black. We're talking global black.
And of course, it has to go down at Soule Coffee.
Yes.
Because, of course, that's your place.
That's right.
It's part of the worldwide celebration, highlighting jazz as a unifying cultural force. Of course, there will be a live performance led by none other than this international saxophonist, who you'll hear from in just about a minute and 30 seconds. He'll be playing on our way out of the show today. But he'll be joined by a dynamic group of musicians. Quickly, let everybody know who they can expect, Ezra.
Yo, everybody's going to be at this joint. I'm just going to let y'all know. I'm just talking about everybody from Cassandra Wilson. We talking like Rhonda Richmond. We talking about the OGs. Plus all the new school cats that you're going to see on like Malaco Records, Gospel Records.
Wow.
You know, all of them going to be there because they all are jazz lovers.
This parking lot is going to be packed, and it's free. It's a free event.
Nice. It's free. Co-sponsored by, I started a nonprofit called Soule Creative Enterprise Institute. And again, our mission is build what you buy. Build what you buy. So we here to, build the next level entrepreneurs and community wealth building. So that's what this is all about.
Love it. I love it, y'all. And of course, he loves to build in the community. I've got a picture of a kid who has Ezra's special saxophone.
Nice.
Ezra has his own saxophone.
Wow.
It's called the EB1. It's the Java signature Ezra Brown saxophone.
Nice. That's what's up.
And that show Java, your name is in there somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shows you how serious Ezra is. And of course, y'all pull up the picture of Ezra and his mom. They are so adorable.
Oh, nice.
That's my heart right there.
I had to get that. Listen, Ezra's about to play us out right after I do this, but I want to thank everybody for joining us on today's Next Stop. If you want more information about International Jazz Day with Ezra Brown and Friends, head over to Soule Coffee or go to our SIP events calendar. You can get all the information right there, and we want to thank you all for riding shotgun and today's guest. To find out more information about the events featured on today's show, visit the SIP events calendar. Next Stop is produced by yours truly for Java Chapman and Kamel King. I'm Jermaine Flood. Thank you to our MMPs, John C. Brown, Abram Nanny, and Marissa Vaughn. Right now, we're going to be taken out by the soulful sounds of none other than Ezra Brown.